Ashe, namaste. Welcome back. Peace and love. I know it's been a while from the last video, but we gonna get it in. Uh, so before I start, I got two shout outs. I haven't did shout outs in a while. But I want to give a shout out to Jessica from New York. Now I did shout her out in an earlier video, one of my earlier videos for I forget exactly how much she made in the first couple of months with the How to Make Money from Home session. But I want to shout her out again because she just gave me some good news that she just got hooked up with a chiropractor and now she's making an extra $2,000 a month. All right. Again, so shout out to you. Again, if you see this video, when you see this video, comment down so people can ask you questions. Another shout I want to give out to Mike, who got the How to Make Money from Home session about, I think it was a couple months ago. I think it was sometime in the winter. But it took him a little bit longer to get the pace rolling, but now he's making $900 a month. That's extra $900 a month. That again, you can bring that up and scale that up. So anybody interested in the How to Make Money from Home session, contact me, occulthealing22@gmail.com. My email's in the description of this video. Okay, hit me up. Again, I might do a little sale on it. So hit me up as soon as possible, and you can get this information. You start working on it, and again, teach you how to make multiple streams of income. If you're tired of working your job, you want to get some extra money, whatever it is that you want, this stuff really works. Okay, so let's get into the video. Today we're going to talk about the summer solstice, June 22nd. Forget what you heard. All right, I always say, regardless of what they say on the internet. Now, here's the thing. I always say that the energy comes in, it starts to seep in around the 20th. Okay, starts to seep in on the 20th. It peaks at the 22nd, and it's pretty much going around the 24th. So you have the 20th, the 24th, the 22nd, the 23rd, and wait a minute. I said the 20th, the 21st, 22nd, the 23rd, and the 24th. You got 5 days open for this portal. All right. So what do? Okay. We have now it's the peak energy. We're in the sun energy. Not only that, but we're in Cancer's portal. All right. So just retracking back from the first portal, which was Aries, which I told you it's no longer time for planning. It's time to start working on whatever you need to work on. And it's funny how a lot of people are doing real successful with that How to Make Money from Home session around this time period. Now we're in Cancer. You should already be starting. You should already put in the action plan. You should already start moving. Now we got to talk about Cancer's portal, which is a little bit different. Okay, which is all about connections. Okay, yes, all about connections, because here's the thing, guys. If you're talking about being successful, if you're even in your spiritual journey, which I do put a lot of emphasis on finding your purpose and finding a source of income that's easy for you. It's easy because you love what you're doing. This is going to help you out in your spiritual journey. Here's the thing. If you're working at a job that's stressing you out, your energy is going to down here. So your spiritual journey is going to be affected by this. If you're in a relationship that is stressing you out, your energy is going to go, and that's going to affect your spiritual journey. I don't care if you're the cleanest vegan, if you meditate every single day, if you do yoga every single day, if you are constantly being stressed out on a daily basis, all the time, all these frustrations are going to bring you down here. Okay, it's not about how much you meditate. Okay, even though meditation is good, but it's are you fulfilling your purpose? That's the real true key to raising your kundalini, to opening your third eye, to ascending out of the matrix. Again, ascending or awakening, finding your purpose. I'm here to tell you the truth. A lot of people are lying to you on this because they want to give you what they expect. you to want. So the thing is, oh, just do as much spiritual techniques as possible. Do as much rituals. The rituals are not going to work if your energy is down here. The meditations are not going to work if your energy is down here. Okay, your relationships are not going to work if your energy is down here. Okay, so again, Cancer is all about building your team now. All right, it's all about getting close with people, because like I tell you all the time, people are the real currency. Other human beings, other beings are the real currency. This is what I tell you in order to be successful. They say it's all about the connections you know. Half the time it's not about your skill sets. If you're liked by a lot of people, you're going to skyrocket in anything that you do. Because here's the thing, if you're liked by a lot of people, they're always constantly giving you positive energy. That positive energy is going to take you higher on your spiritual journey, going to take you higher on your relationships, going to take you higher in your business or whatever it is that you do, in your health. If you're gaining positive energy. Now, if you're gaining negative energy all the time, where you're constantly putting out that I hate people, that I hate being around people, you're going to get that back, and that's going to affect your health. No wonder you have anxiety all the time. That's going to affect your relationships. No wonder you can't find anybody, okay? It's going to affect your spiritual your spiritual wellness. No wonder you can't do all the things that you want to do, astral project, everything that you claim that you want to do. Or you want to ascend, you want to awaken further, you want to, you want to see auras, you want to, who knows, okay, everything. You want to meet your higher self and all this stuff. You can't do that without healing the relationships around you. So during this portal, this is the gate, this is the opening to some of the most deepest relationships you can have, so the most fulfilling connections you can build. Okay, that's the secret of Cancer's portal. All right, because here's the thing, I don't care who you are, we all yearn for deep connections, friendships, relationships, family, or people that you feel that's like family to you. Okay, it's all about gathering, because that's what the Cancer is all about. Cancer is known as kind of like the hoarder, right? Because it brings things into full circle, and it kind of, it makes the area comfortable. So it's all about gathering your resources now. All right, think about it. It's the prime of the sun. Okay, what does the sun represent? Sun represents projection. So you should be thinking project during these 5 days. Again, I'm doing this video early so you can prepare yourself. You should be thinking project. How can you project your energy to people without, forcefully doing it? Because that's not intelligent. If you go up to somebody and you tell them, oh, you need to believe in this because that's bullcrap, even if it's something, it's plain as day that they shouldn't be thinking about. That's not intelligence. So going online on your social media, bashing everybody, preaching to the choir because you delete anybody who disagrees with you, that's weakness and that's not intelligent. So if you're doing those unintelligent things, because I'm not saying that you're unintelligent, if you're doing these unintelligent things, deleting people who disagree with you, staying away from people who kind of who you feel are not exactly like you, doing all this preaching and stuff, those are unintelligent things, okay? Stop doing them and start doing more intelligent things, like having an open mind and expanding yourself. Intelligent people expand. Here's the thing, guys. You can't expand if you're only trying to talk to a small amount of people. Like, oh, they have to be vegan. They have to be spiritual. Okay? They have to do this. That's a very, very small line. Now, you're going to attract those people naturally. If you're really a high vibrational being, you won't have to do all that preaching because you're naturally going to attract those individuals. But here's also the thing. You're going to bring in a lot of other people too who just might be curious. Like, they might not totally be in the door with all this stuff that we're talking about right now, but they want to hear. They just might not have been introduced to it yet. Now, if you hit them with this bull crap, this unintelligent way of you trying to expand, it's out the window. They're gonna, again, that's how the human mind operates. It makes judgments. So you could be the first spiritual person they come in contact with, and if they had a bad experience, now they're labeling all spiritual people as the same thing. That's the truth. That's how the human mind works, unless you're really, really mature. As we know, most people are not mature. Maturity has nothing to do with you taking care of responsibilities. That's being responsible. Being mature is understanding reality and understanding how things work in this reality, okay? So one sign of being mature is that you're patient, and you know that being patient, all right, if you plant a seed, you have to be patient for it to grow. Most people today expect that seed to grow instantly as soon as they put it in the ground. That's not maturity. Okay. Another thing is understanding you can't get anything for free. You shouldn't be looking to get anything for free. Okay. I still have people that are contacting me trying to get astrology readings and stuff like that for no charge at all, when I got to do like 5 hours of work. and that's a lot, man. Like, but again, that's where we're in. That's not mature. So again, Cancer's portal is your gate to some of the deepest connections, some of the most fulfilling connections that will bring positivity to your life, so you can fulfill and then reap the fruits of your benefits, your work, come fall time. Okay? All right? Come fall time, when the fall equinox, the autumn equinox, whatever you want to call it. Okay, this is how it works. Again, it's very simple. It's like nature. Okay, so your main task, all right, should be gathering your resources, gathering your information. All right, again, gathering your information of self. Okay, so hit me up for the astrology readings, the tarot readings, guys. It's prime time right now. Gathering information of self. Gathering your information from outside sources, all right? Those of you who want how to make money from home session, again, occulthealing22@gmail.com. The email's in the description of this video. All right, gathering your human resources, your family members, your friendships, your spouse, your significant other, whoever, whatever it is, your business partnerships. You should be connecting with everybody. You should be writing down people. You should be calling individuals, even if it is just to touch base. Let people know what what you're getting into, or the best way, guys, to connect with people is ask them what they're getting into. Ask them, what are they pursuing? And then maybe you can help them out. Guess what? When you help somebody else out, they're more willing to help you out. So you might be one of those people saying, well, I don't really have a lot of friends, and I don't have a lot of people that are willing to come to my side. That you want to know why that is? Because you don't project enough. You're too busy trying to suck people dry. I'm sorry. Sometimes the truth hurts. If a lot of people don't like you, it's because you're too busy sucking people dry. Okay? You're too busy being a parasite. We've all been there before. Like I said, don't do unintelligent things. Start recognizing your behavior and start, doing better. Okay? The first step to healing is to know where you're doing wrong at. 99% of the time, people are parasites. 99% of the time, because they're too busy sucking people, too busy wanting things, too busy trying to take all the time. That's parasitic activity. If you're constantly trying to take and not give anything, you are a parasite. That's why people don't like you. Okay? But here's the thing. The fun thing about being a human being is that we can change, and we can change our reality really, really fast. So here's the remedy. Start contacting people, asking them what they're getting into, what they're up to, asking them how you can be of service to them. Simple, point blank, period. Then automatically people will start doing the same thing for you. It's very, very simple, guys. Very simple. Okay? Even when it comes to spirituality. Again, like I said, this portal will be open. Gather your resources, okay? Ask somebody how their journey is going on. what's going on in their journey. Most likely they're having some kind of stumble, some kind of blocks, some kind of blockages. You might have some information that you've researched, right, that might help them out. You know, don't I get a lot of people that are always saying, I don't know enough, I need to study more. No, yes, you need to study constantly. You need to learn constantly. But one of the biggest positions of learning is actually teaching. You know something that somebody else doesn't know. All of you out here looking at my video right now can teach me something new that I don't know about the world. I told you, you have to walk the middle path. You have to be the student and the teacher at the same time. You're not a follower. You don't have to be a follower. Even though, again, when it comes to my YouTube channel, please follow me. Please subscribe. All right. But hey, make your own YouTube channel and I'll follow you as well. Okay. So please subscribe if you're new to the channel, and please click the bell after the description as well. You know, I got to play stuff in there. Again, this is a business. You know, some people get so butthurt all the time because I'm promoting stuff. Like, that's people who are not mature, who don't understand the world. How are you supposed to survive out here if you're not promoting your services? Okay. And again, guys, because you should be already on this wavelength. Anybody that's been watching my videos, right? You should be working on your services. All right. Unless you want to work on somebody else's services for the rest of your life, which could be cool if you like doing that, you know, because being an entrepreneur, owning your own business is a tedious thing. It's not for everybody. Okay. But if you have something that you want to do, even if it's a side hustle, you want to sell jewelry or something, you should be working on that. Again, the How to Make Money from Home session will help you out too, even if you're trying to run your own business. All right. So, again, gather your resources. Okay, gathering your resources. Gather all your resources, human resources, information. Okay, all that. This is the time of gathering. You should be contacting people. Like I told you, if you having trouble with that, ask people how you can help them. What's going on in their world. This is not the time to sit behind closed doors. All right. That's winter time. That's down there on Capricorn's during Capricorn's opening of the gate. This is not the time. This is the time of the sun. The sun comes out shining. Again, I mean, I tell people to come out all the time only because I know most of the people in the spiritual community are so-called introverts, where they want to stay in the house all the time, because it's mainly because of fear. Here's the thing. Out of all the businesses that I have, okay, here's the funny thing. Here's the irony. All the businesses that I have, with the spiritual community, dealing with the people in the spiritual community, I haven't met no more negative people than people in the spiritual community who claim that they're highly vibrational. I haven't seen as much negative, low vibrational people than I have in this community. Dealing, you know, I do consultations every single day. Okay, besides Sunday, I try to stay off Sundays, and Saturdays too. I try to. Okay, so the irony is, everybody in this community claims they're so high vibrational, but I haven't seen as many low vibrational, fearful, full of anxiety, full of depression, full of narcissism. Yes, I said it. Because the irony is that most people in this community are always talking about other people being narcissists. I haven't seen as much narcissism than dealing with the spiritual community. Okay, but hey, you know, so this business that I run here, doing consultations and astrology readings and healing and stuff, it takes more time consuming, and it's more stressful than any other business that I have. That's funny, because all my other businesses, I'm dealing with so-called sleep people as well. So keep that in mind. Not everything is what it seems. Okay, so you might be thinking all these people are so high vibrational and awake, but they're actually asleep. And on the other side, you might be thinking this, because this person's all about money, that they are asleep and they're not high vibrational. Okay, you got to be intelligent. All right, so I'm going to cut off this video. Well, actually, I do have a couple of, let me go on my, I have a couple of questions from my private Facebook group. Guys, if you, I've been getting a lot of questions. If you want to get in the private Facebook group, it's for individuals who have bought one of my services. Okay, so as soon as you buy one of my services, you get access to the private Facebook group. So from Arbery, I have how to ascend from the matrix. So I'm still going to keep this concerned with the summer solstice. So again, like I told you before in this video, you need to have a constant flow of positive energy. It's not really so much trying to get out of the matrix. The matrix is the game. You are part of the matrix. You are the matrix yourself, and that's why you're in physical form. All right. What these people are trying to do is separate you from your own reality. You are the matrix. You are the creator at the same time. Remember, if you're a god or a goddess, you can't say that you're trying to get away from your own creation, from your own self. All right. But if what you mean is, because what you have to do is become aware that you're in the matrix. Now, I think most of us are aware that we're in the matrix. Now, most of us are not aware that we control this. We are the creators of the matrix. So it's just a different thought. It's just a different perception. Okay, so Gerline, you're asking what's a good ritual on the first day of the solstice? Any ritual that is going to connect you with others. Okay, this is not a selfish time here. All right, this is a time of sharing and connecting. I know it sounds cliche. I know it sounds soft or whatever, but this is the time. This is the time. What it is. It's a time of connecting and sharing. So if you have resources that other people need, it's a time of sharing. I know, like I said, it sounds cliche. So any ritual, relationship rituals, rituals to gain more friendships, to gain more positive energy from other people, to meet new interesting people, any of those type of rituals are best for this for this solstice. Okay, so Sarah Clarkson, you're asking numbers synchronicity. Every time I look, I do check the meanings of numbers. Okay, well, numbers, the thing is, when it comes to the summer solstice, because I'm keeping it on topic, all right? When it comes to the summer solstice, the number 4 is prominent and the number 9 is prominent, all right? Because 4, is the foundation. Now remember, the fourth house is originally ruled by Cancer. That's, how you grew up, your family, your mother. Again, these are all your foundations. I can go into all that. But on a side note, well, let me finish my point actually. Number 4 and number 9 are prominent. So if you're doing any rituals, if you're doing any, if you want to, do some focus techniques where, let's just say you put the number 9 and number 4 and you focus on there, you meditate and whatever it is, deal with the 4 and number 9. Okay. Now my last point, to get really, really deep into what you need to do, you got to look in your astrology chart. Again, if you don't know your astrology chart and you need help with that, you can get an astrology reading from me at codehealing22@gmail.com. The email's in the description of this video. You want to look at your sun, right? Not so much the sun sign, but yes, it's important. You want to look in the house of your sun. I mean, the house that your sun is in. Okay, this is going to let you know a lot of where your focus needs to be at. Not only that, but you have another focus. You got to look where Cancer's at, where Cancer is in your chart. If you have multiple places with Cancer there, these are all places you need to look at for this time. Again, I can't give you the full amount of details because everybody's chart is different. So again, if you want an astrology reading, or if you want to, or if you already had a reading with me and you want a follow-up reading where I focus just on your sun and your Cancer, and I could tell you exactly what you need to do for the solstice, you can also contact me as well. All right. So again, astrology readings, tarot readings, how to make money from home session, the hypnosis, one-on-one consultations with me, how to find out what star constellation you come from, and believe that's everything. Any other consultations, questions, or whatever, contact me at codehealing22@gmail.com. The email is in the description of this video. And I would like to thank you all and for just supporting me and for, keeping my business afloat. And, I love you. Peace and love, everybody. I'm giving you energy. Peace and love. Enjoy this solstice. Enjoy this solstice and gain what you need to gain and follow your dreams. Thank you. One love. Ashe. Namaste. Keep the positive energies up.